is unreal. But on the flip side, I also have the anticipation of getting the phone call saying, hey, mom's dead. And that's one thing like people don't talk about is death. And what should you think? How do you process death? How do you have solace? How do you understand? How do you know what to feel? How do you process? And gosh, I don't even know where I should start. I guess the one thing I know where I can start is that I know God is good. I know God's in control. And He doesn't make any mistakes. He knew the timing of the birth of my daughter and the death of my mother. And He knew that they're going to stack up. And so I still have to trust God, and I still have hope, and I still have peace, but it still hurts and it still stings, and it's still so exciting, and it's really frustrating because I would want to be 100% either feeling excited for my baby, or I want to feel 100% sad and like process through pain and loss and death. But I don't know if I can process that right now. I don't know if I can be 100% either way. I don't know. And it's not my choice. It's not my decision ultimately when what happens. That's evident. But just thinking about death, in one sense, well, my sister, she said that I was like, I want mom to see Eliana, and my sister's like, she will. And I think the closure is more for me than it is for my mom. Because if I do believe that Jesus saves and my mom's going to go to heaven and she's going to be looking down from heaven cheering us on in our life that we walk, then she will see Eliana, but she'll also be in the presence of God. And sometimes I'm angry, sometimes I'm frustrated, sometimes I'm sad, sometimes I cry. Sometimes there's joy and happiness in the midst of all this craziness. But I was talking to my wife last night, and I told her, at no point do I ever feel, or will I ever tie intentionally, I'll say it's intentionally tie together my daughter's birth and my mother's death. And I can't put that on Eliana and say, hey, you're my anchor for my joy, because that's completely wrong. It should be God. how you guys just chill about this all. And I was thinking, I don't really have a choice. But I would say Jesus is the reason why. And I know I have some friends that don't believe in that, and that's fine. But I have to speak what I believe. And if they want to speak what they believe, that's fine. My job is to be a witness and to share what I'm going through and how I'm processing through it. And that's the whole purpose of this. But death is unknown. How you process through a death of a loved one differs from every single person. And it's not really talked about. And you can't really, like, people just kind of ask you, like, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? One, that's really annoying. But two, it's not really, like, people don't really have another question to ask because they don't know how to ask the questions. And so, like, yeah, it's annoying, but I don't fault anyone for asking that. Because most people don't really know how to process through death. And no, I'm not disrespecting my mom by talking about her death when she hasn't died yet. I love my mom. I'm super tight with my mom. I've had a lot of good memories with my mom. But this time around, it's pretty evident. And if God does something amazing and she doesn't die, she somehow makes it through this, it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be such a huge testimony to what God can do. It'd be a miracle. It only can be a miracle. Basically, right now, she has tumors in her lungs. She's been fighting cancer. She's been stage 4 for 4 years. And so now the cancer has lumps in her lungs. And basically what the doctors told us, apparently some in the liver as well. And this has only developed in the last month or so. But what the doctors said is that basically what's going to happen next is her lungs are going to fill up with fluid, and then she'll pass away. Unless God is gracious and decides to take her before that, which would be amazing. That she could just die peacefully without having to feel like she's drowning. She's in a lot of pain. She can't really rest. She doesn't eat much. But she's holding on, and I think she's holding on for my daughter, which is awesome and really sweet. That's why I kind of hope that she gets to see her before she passes on from this world. But it's gonna hurt. It's gonna sting, and I'm not trying to pretend that I'm a superhuman and that I don't get affected by this at all. And trust me, I will. My world's about to be rocked. I will have to fly to the Philippines and attend her funeral. Be there for my family. Be there for me. I can't say how things are gonna go. I really don't know. I wish I had all the answers. I do. I wish I knew why this was happening. Maybe I actually shouldn't know why this is happening. Who knows? There's a lot of questions in life that we don't know the answer to, and maybe it's best that we don't know the answers to them. But I promise there's going to be tears. I'm going to shoot a video probably when I fly to the Philippines. No, I will. and how I'm processing through traveling and what it's like to be a dad and what it's like to be there and process through death. I'm proud of myself right now. I thought I was going to cry, really. So, there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot. But it's going to be okay. I mean, there's basic things in life, bills to pay, pressures. I'm not going to get paid work because I have to take leave of absence. That's my vacation time that I'm basically taking. The unpaid vacation to go. And then paternity leave as well as not paid. So it's like those things, but like God's providing in such great ways that it blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. And things that like I could have never predicted. I could have never set up. And God's like, my perfect timing. Boom. But if anyone does watch this, or my kids watch this in the future, anyone watches this now, I think the biggest thing I'm trying to focus on right now is how do I continue my mom's legacy? And how do I continue growing into the person she'd want me to be? And how do I continue and being the person she's currently proud of? Because I know my mom is proud of me. And that's awesome to say that. I know a lot of people don't have the assurance that their parents are proud of them, and it's sad, and I really feel sorry for those people. But I feel 100% blessed and 100% privileged that my mom does feel proud of who I am, what I've accomplished, and what I'm doing right now, and where I'm going in life. And her legacy is gonna continue on. And so I want to challenge you guys, that whoever watches this, that death doesn't have to be the end. Legacy is left behind. The story is still to be told over and over again. And it's a beautiful story. I might do a video on that someday. But for now, those are the thoughts I have. Those I want to share. Today was a happy day. Today was a good day. I would say it's not a happy day, but today was an up day. And yesterday was definitely a down day. It was rough. I was very discouraged. It was just hard. But today was an up day. And I wanted to record this yesterday, but I don't think my mind was in the right place. And so my phone died. So, but today's a good day. Every day is a good day that you can keep breathing. You can keep living. You can keep moving forward. So, Paul out. Hope you guys have a great evening or day, whatever, whenever you guys are watching this. Keep on being awesome. Keep on growing.